Hi and welcome back to my channel. Today in this video I will be showing you how I wash my makeup brushes. I'm going to jump right into it. So as you can see, first thing I do is wet my brush, and I'm using the Dr. Bronner's peppermint bar soap just to cleanse all the makeup out of my brushes. These have been sitting for a while. I wouldn't say a while, but they have been sitting for maybe a week. They're my personal brushes. Some of them are mixed in here with my makeup brushes I use for my clients, but the ones that have the makeup buildup in it are my personal brushes. I don't get to my personal brushes as often as I do my ones that are in my kit. So I just go on this bar soap as much as I can to cleanse out the actual foundation and makeup. As you can see, I'm really working the soap into the bristles of the brush because a lot of that makeup gets caked inside of there. So I'm just rinsing the soap out and squeezing it to see how much excess makeup is in there. As you can see me squeeze that out, and it's getting a little clearer. And that pretty much did a great job just with that. But we are going to go back through and just continue to wash out that product. Y'all, don't let y'all brushes sit like this. And as you can see, the foundation and makeup gets stuck around the edge of it. So I'm just going on the sides of the brush, flattening out that brush to get deep in the middle of the brush. You will be surprised how much foundation is caked in there. So I'm just showing you guys a lot of makeup and product is stuck in there when you just let it sit. So you want to make sure you clean it as thoroughly and as you could, because that will be the cause of breakouts. And you see how the soap gets the product on. I'm just showing you how much is still left in the inside of that brush. So I just continue to wash that brush. Just keep going on this bar. And as you can see, I'm just flipping it over to get all that product that's around the rim of the brush. Then I take my hand and I just really massage in there and get all that product out. I'm telling y'all, when you let them brushes sit, it's definitely not a good idea. And my personal brushes really be, I gotta get better with that, for real. So then also when you're rinsing the brushes, you want to hold it down so the water doesn't drip into the bristles, because that loosens up the hairs. You just want to make sure that you keep them as nice as you can. So I'm just checking the inside of the brush again, showing you there is still some makeup in there. So I just go back in on the Dr. Bronner's bar soap. You see how the makeup is coming out. You can see the suds are getting a little brown there. So I'm just making sure I get all of that makeup out. And you want to make sure you clean your brushes really good, because if not, that causes breakouts too. So you want to make sure your brushes is really clean. And I'll just squeeze it again just to make sure the product is all out. Once you squeeze the water out of the brush and it's clear, then you're good to go. And I really check my brushes like this, because sometimes you can think you have it all out, but you see I'm back at it. And this one was really caked in there because it had been sitting. If you can spot treat your brushes in between washes, that helps too. So like a brush cleaner. This was taking so long, so I decided to pull out the brush mat. Then it helps it. There's like little, if you could see, like different grooves on this mat that can help get that product out. So I keep washing, checking, washing. Just follow that routine. And squeeze, check again. Make sure that water comes down clear. And now we are finally done washing that brush. It's nice and clean. Then you also just shake the brush out like this just to get it back to its original shape. And then now on to the eye brushes. This is eyeshadow I wet it again just to get it wet. And then back to the drawing board with the bar soap. So I'm just going to repeat the same steps. And I'm just continuing to do that same circular motion. The eyeshadow brushes don't take as long as the face ones, but a little scrub on the brush pad will get them babies clean. You see the ridges, they go different ways on the brush pad, and it just helps get to those tough spots. And we are all set. Except for that white one, I had to go back. There was a small spot on that one. The white ones could stain real easy. This bar soap is the only thing that has really gotten the white ones back clean. I'm telling you, this Dr. Bronners is the truth, okay? And that one's done now. I just set these brushes off to the side until I go back through. You'll see I'll wash them again. And we're just squeezing that out to do the check, shake, and voila, magic. We shake it to get that original shape back. Bam. Same thing, just making sure the edges around the handle, the top of that brush is really clean because it's a white brush. And just squeeze testing it again. Then I noticed some more product around the brim of it. So I'm just using the size of the bar soap to get that. And boom, it's like new. Ain't nothing like a clean brush. So after I did that, I'm using the Dawn soap. I normally have the Dr. Bronner's liquid soap, but I'm all out of it. So using the next best thing. Using the next best thing. I can't even talk. But, and then I'm just cleaning it. And I just do this because I don't honestly know why I do it, but I just wash them twice. And then the ones, honestly, the first ones, set of brushes I washed could be fine. But because I used this bar soap that has the dirt all on it, I just have to re-clean them. So I'm just showing you, I put them on a towel and a paper towel to let them dry. Now that I finished that, I'm using disinfectant wipes. You want to make sure you wipe down the handles of all your brushes because, you know, there's germs on there. So you want to make sure you wash all that off. And I do this for every single handle. So this is why I don't like washing my brushes. And normally I'm always down to the last brush. So just showing you on that first disinfectant wipe how there was actually makeup on the handle. So we are done wiping them down almost. But yes, you want to make sure you disinfect all of that. It's not just about washing the brush. Then I'm just taking that bar soap and making sure I get all of that off. Because like I said, I just went brush after brush. So this brush is just pretty much done with. That's just to clean it. And then that's why I use the liquid soap to go ahead and clean the brushes off. You know, just washing my hands. A quick wash. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and use 70% alcohol and spray down the brushes and sponges. I should have showed y'all how I wash the sponges, but I'll do that in another video. And here we have it, all laid out to dry. All my brushes. Not all of them, but there's half of them. Thanks for watching though, y'all. See you in the next video.